go. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Nimbus. And today we are going to talk about a video that is very important and needs to get out there, and I'm pretty sure it will because it's from xmen. And if anybody knows who xmen is, he is the godfather of video game content online. Okay, the man, when he speaks, people listen. And today we are going to talk about the video that he released a couple of days ago regarding Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the potential of it being re-released for modern day consoles. Now, why is that a big deal? It's a huge deal because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is by far the most iconic fighting game of all time. So many people love this game, whether you are a professional player, whether you are more than a casual player and you're trying to be a professional player and playing at a high level, or you are just a casual player. Okay, if you lived in that era when Marvel 2 came out, you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. This game was everywhere. Everyone loved it. Everyone played it. It was just the best game ever. Now, what are we talking about of it, the potential of it being re-released? Now, a couple of days ago, a company called Digital Eclipse was fully funded. Now, who is Digital Eclipse? Digital Eclipse was the company that re-released Street Fighter 30th anniversary. And they did a pretty good job. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. They're online. But overall, they did a good job re-releasing the 30th anniversary for Street Fighter. Now, on Twitter, they had mentioned a couple of things. They were saying, what games would we want to see re-released? And a treasure trove of people were mentioning Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, the reason why everyone wants Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is because, to be realistic, Marvel 2 haven't seen a physical release in years. The last time it was released digital, I want to say was in 2013, 2012, and it got taken off the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 in 2014, I think it was. So the only way, if you want to play this game today, is to get the physical version on the PS2, the Xbox 360, the original Xbox, and the Dreamcast. And the physical version of that game goes for so much money. I am fortunate enough to have it on the Dreamcast and on the original Xbox. Okay, I have it both in the English version and the Japanese version, and I have my arcade modded with a Dreamcast, and I play these games on my arcade. So I'm fortunate enough to not only have the game, but I'm also fortunate enough to be able to play whenever I want. Now, there are people that can't do that. If you were not able to get the digital version when it re-released on the PS3 and on the Xbox 360, then you can't do it. Think about that. One of the most iconic fighting games of all time have not seen a physical release since this generation of video game console. That is insane on all levels. Okay, so if Digital Eclipse can get the rights from Marvel and Capcom and actually get it done and re-release this game, my brain, of course I'm gonna buy it all. I don't care. It needs to come out on every console. The Switch, Steam, PC, whatever, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X. It needs to come out for it all, okay? Because if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to do this big, okay? Another thing, if they're going to do this, they need to make sure that this game has rollback netcode, like a really good rollback netcode. Because I'm pretty sure you guys have, but if you guys have seen this game is very hectic. And if the slightest input drop because of bad internet or a bad netcode, then it's just not gonna work, okay? So this game needs a great rollback netcode. It needs to be rollback netcode, okay? Please, if Digital Eclipse, if you're gonna do this, please don't use the netcode from Street Fighter 3rd Strike. Please, not Street Fighter 3rd Strike, what am I saying? From the 30th anniversary. Please do not use that netcode. Get a well done rollback netcode, put that in here, and people will love you for centuries, okay? For the idea of that you bringing back Marvel vs. Capcom to modern day consoles, and you implemented a great rollback netcode for the online, people will love you forever, okay? So that's the whole thing about this. Where, you know, if you want Marvel 2 to come out, let Digital Eclipse know that this is the game you want. You want Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, and Max has created a new hashtag called hashtag free MVC2. Use that hashtag, send it to Digital Eclipse, let them know this needs to happen, you need to do this. You know, I don't know how they're gonna do this, but I think they can do this. They could do this. They could do this, okay? So put it out there, let them know, send it to them, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe 4 months down the line, earlier, maybe next year we'll get an announcement that Digital Eclipse is bringing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to every modern console. Just thinking about that is just insane to me. I'd be so happy. I suck at the game. I completely suck, and I want to learn the game at a higher level, but I just suck at the game. But that doesn't mean that I cannot appreciate this game, okay? And why this game is so important to the fighting game community, to video games in general, to fighting games in general, okay? So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. That if this is if this is possible and you want this to happen, start tweeting, start Instagramming, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, put it all over on your social medias, send it to Digital Eclipse, and let them know you want Marvel vs. Capcom 2 re-released using the hashtag FreeMVC2. So I'm going to end the video here. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up, comment down below, and as always, please do not forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Gaming with Nimbus. Deuces. Free MVC2.